is empty. Thank you very much.
Evening, Mayor.
Good evening, everyone. Bring this meeting to order. And first, I guess we now add to our agenda land acknowledgement. I'm wondering, Deputy Mayor, if you would like to read the land acknowledgement this evening.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I certainly will. We respectfully acknowledge the City of Corner Brook as the ancestral homeland of different populations of Indigenous people. We also acknowledge with respect the rich histories and cultures of the Beothuk, Mi'kmaq, Innu, and Inuit of the province of Newfoundland and Labrador.
Okay, thank you very much. The agenda, would someone like to move the approval of the agenda, please?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Seconder?
I'll second that.
Thank you very much. All those in favor?
Aye.
Contraminded? Carried. Next, we have approval of the minutes for the Committee of the Whole on May 1st. Would someone like to move the approval of the minutes?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. A seconder?
I'll second that.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Contraminded? Carried. Do we have any business arising from the minutes? Yes, Deputy Mayor.
I guess it's a friendly reminder to people to report their land damages by May 26th.
Good reminder.
May 2003, lands can be repaired by the owners or reimbursed, and residents can call 637-1666 if they want to report it. I also noticed it's on our Facebook page, I think.
Yeah.
But some people don't
Oh,
go
yes.
to their Facebook, so I just want to remind them of that.
Spread the word, tell everyone you know. It definitely helps. Anything else there in the minutes?
I just know,
Yes.
I just asked a question a few meetings back, and the city manager wasn't there. And I asked the question if the public are allowed into our scrums.
Oh, with the public, yeah.
I think the intention was that nobody is allowed into the scrums, right? But it's not a council policy, was such as that I'm aware of, but it is the intention to get it away from all of the noise and clamor and both sides, you know, because there's, that, you know, that only the, you know, the interviewee and the interviewer, you know, be in the interview. So,
Yep.
Okay.
I don't know, you know, that is the intention, but I don't think there's any policy on it.
I think there was some communication out to our media partners as well about
There was a request.
scrumming
to
out
the
in
media
the other room.
To avoid this, when you come out through the door type of thing, you know,
Yep.
with cameras and the microphones right
That's
there.
fine, Mr. Mayor, I would just ask the question.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything else there? I think that's about it. Okey dokey.
I got a quick one.
Oh, yeah.
Cal 23-60, the Capital Projects and Engineering Committee update on the rec center. Can we get an update, probably to be present at our next Cal meeting on, I guess, all the change orders that we've had to date, what our estimated cost was supposed to be in the beginning, and how much we got left to spend?
I'm sure Mr. Charters can facilitate that.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Okay. Okay, we have a number of proclamations and things to recognize. First, I'd like to recognize Mois de la Francophonie. And welcome here. We have a representative as well, Kenny. So thank you for bringing that forward. And that is this month, May, to celebrate and recognize the contributions made by Francophones and Acadians to improve their communities, families, and workplaces. In Newfoundland and Labrador, the Francophone and Acadian presence has contributed to the history and heritage of our communities. So that. May is also MS Awareness Month, and multiple sclerosis is a chronic, often disabling neurological disease affecting an estimated 1 in 400 Canadians, approximately 90,000 across the country. We also declared May Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, EDS, and hypermobility spectrum disorder awareness month. And that's a group of genetic disorders that affect body's connectivity tissues, including skin, joints, blood vessels, digestive system, and other organs and tissues affecting 1 in 5,000 individuals. It's my pleasure as well to welcome a number of corrections officers. May 7th to 13th was Corrections Week. And corrections, of course, and a group of people within our community working together to provide people with Newfoundland and Labrador safety services, thus building a better community in which to live. And May 12th was declared Fibromyalgia Awareness Day. Fibromyalgia is a complex illness whose symptoms vary widely and may include debilitating chronic pain, overwhelming fatigue, and cognitive impairment. And over 2 million men, women, and children of all ages in Canada are affected with this chronic illness. 2 million. Wow. Never knew that. So let's get right to it. I was wondering, Councillor Gill, would you be able to do the next one? I see Councillor Pender is not here.
5.1?
Yes, please.
No problem.
So we have, it's the retaining wall, funding approval.
The Department of Transportation and Infrastructure approved funding for the Curling Street retaining wall under the Investing in Canada Infrastructure Program. The program consists of the removal and replacement of the existing deteriorated wooden retaining wall with a new retaining wall system. Proposed resolution is, be it resolved that the Council of the City of Corner Brook accept funding as outlined in the Department of Transportation and Infrastructure project approval to complete the project under Investing in Canada Infrastructure Program. Corner Brook City Council authorizes the mayor and city manager to sign the Municipal Infrastructure Fund Agreement with...
It's a fund agreement.
It's a
Yes.
fund agreement, too, is also their requirement. Fund agreement, sorry, with the Department of Transportation and Infrastructure on behalf of the City of Corner Brook. So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Would someone like to second that?
Mr. Mayor.
Perfect. Any questions on this one?
Good.
Yes, go ahead.
That's down by the service station
Yeah,
on Curling Street?
Mr. Charters?
Through you, Mr. Mayor, it's just east of the War Memorial,
Okay,
about
yeah,
85 meters in that area.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know where it is. Thank you.
Okay, any other questions? No, it's great. I'm glad to see this is starting to move now. We mentioned that we are behind in getting a lot of this funding out. This is $1.5 million. We're expecting 3 years' worth of funding this year. There should be a lot more than that coming forward, and we are late with our multi-year capital. As I mentioned before, our 2020 to 2023 money that's expiring again this year, I looked it up. I think that was announced, I think the funding agreement came to us in August of 2021. So I'm hoping that this round won't be quite as late. We do lose a construction season when that happens. We aren't going to be able to get this project started this year. We'll get the engineering started, I assume, Mr. Charters?
That's correct.
Yeah, but construction won't be able to happen until another year. So the timing is very important. It's something we'd like to work on and get it out as fast as we can, because we do have lots of work to do. So is there any other questions? No? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Contraminded? Carried. And Councillor Griffin, could you do the plumbing services for city buildings, please?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, no problem. That's 5.2?
5.2.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. The City of Corner Brook requested bids for the plumbing services and maintenance of city buildings on a standard offer basis. Excuse me. This is a 2-year contract from June 1st, 2023 to May 31st, 2025, and generally consists of the maintenance of various municipal structures on an as-required basis. Tenders for the plumbing services maintenance for buildings 23-10 closed on May 9, 2023, with the following 2 bids received. R&R HVAC and Controls Limited, $22,540, HST included. Northridge Development Limited, $370, $370, HST included. There you go. Be it resolved that the Council of the City of Corner Brook award the tender to R&R HVAC and Controls Limited for the tender price of $22,540, HST included, for the plumbing services maintenance for buildings 2023-10. I so move.
Thank you very much. Would someone like to second that?
Second that.
Oh, there you go. You choose. Any questions on this one? Yes?
It's per year, for
Yes.
3 years, okay.
Yeah.
Just want to point that out.
Yep. You have 2 years in this case.
Yeah, 2 years,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other questions, Sue?
No.
No, good. Okay, let's do it. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Counter-minded. Carried. Next, Deputy Mayor, we have our standing offer for hired equipment.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Quotations were recently invited by the City of Corner Brook for the supply of equipment with operator on demand for a period of 7 months, May 22nd, 2023 to December the 21st, 2023. Hourly rates were requested with various attachments for loaders with or without attachments, rubber tire backhoes with or without attachments, tandem trucks, excavators, mini excavators with and without attachments, tractors, dozers, graders, skid steers, sidewalk sweepers, snow blowers, and boom trucks. The tender close on May the 3rd, 2023, and all compliant quotations are indicated in the attached document. The proposed resolution, be it resolved that Corner Brook City Council accepts staff's recommendation to accept quotations for hired equipment services as stated in the attached document for a 7-month period, May the 22nd, 2023 to December the 21st, 2023, on a standing offer basis. I so move.
Thank you. Would someone like to second that?
Second, Mr. Mayor?
Thank you. Questions on this one? This is a standard one. We deal twice a year. We go for services like this. Okay?
I just reading it here, so, when will we take advantage of this? What would need to happen?
Who would like to answer this? Mr. Cumby, when will we exercise the standing offer list? Type of activity?
Well, when we need small roads, Mr. Burden would be best to
Yeah.
answer that, but when we need small repairs done and then that type of thing,
Yeah.
stuff that wouldn't be under the multi-year capital works, you know, if we had something that we needed to do, take care of a park or playground, on our own, then we would go to standing offer for that.
Yeah, I apologize, I didn't, I forgot that the director
Mr.
was
Worthing.
with us tonight, yeah.
Yeah, but any kind of, like, any, like, water breaks, things like that, will often engage equipment off this list.
Yeah, any water breaks or stores is a good example as well.
Okay.
Okay, anything else? Okay, let's vote. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Counter-minded. Carried. Next, we have a change order number 39, Regional Recreation Center. Yes,
As usual,
Councillor Gill, you
exempt
have to sit there
and be,
and not say anything.
and say nothing, which
That's
is
right.
very difficult for me.
Deputy Mayor, if you would, please.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Costs associated with rectifying structural conditions as noted by Pinto Engineering during their site visit. Cost to install an angle clip at the top of the masonry wall along GL 12 on level 1 and grout the walls in the columns on level 1 on the same grid line. The proposed resolution, be it resolved that this Council of City of Corner Brook approve change order number 39 between City of Corner Brook and Carmelo, Inc. for the increase of $39,791.36. HST is included in that for the Corner Brook Regional Recreation Center. I so move.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Mayor.
Seconded, excellent. Questions on this one?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, quick question there. Deputy Mayor Sher Sean, a few minutes ago, asked for an update at our next meeting with regard to the financial impact of where we are with regard to all of the change orders. The numbers that are in this document on the financial impact with the original contract at 22 and change, and the new contract now being 24,014,101.58. So those numbers would indicate with the project budget at 24/7, are we still $600,000, $686,000 to the good?
Mr. Charters?
or are those numbers still a little bit behind?
Through you there, Mr. Mayor. Those numbers that you see there are part of the contractor's contract only. It does not include honorariums that we paid for the original competition, nor does it pay for our engineering team from SNC Lavalin. So I don't have the numbers finalized, but we are over budget now.
And we'll get that at our, Mr. Mayor, we'll get that at our next meeting.
Yes, that's correct.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, and is this, Mr. Chair, this is the work that was identified before, where there were some deficiencies, or is this is not the columns
No,
themselves?
this is one that we've been bantering around for quite some time now. It's, we came to a pretty good solution with the contractor on this one, we believe.
Okay, good. Okay. Any other questions before we vote? No? All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Not minded? Carried. Next, we have Councillor Gill. Lundigan Drive land sale process. I think we have a memo on that.
But, Mr. Mayor, this is not a request for a decision tonight,
No,
right?
that's
This is
right.
just for discussion, right?
This is just letting the council know, I guess, what
Okay.
staff plan to
All
do.
right, thank you. So the city land management team received requests from various developers to purchase city land located in the Lundigan Drive Industrial Park, specifically Lot 49, Lundigan Drive. Most of the available lots for sale are approximately 1 acre in size, with Lot 49 being one of a few available lots that are larger in size, approximately 3 acres. The Lundigan Drive Industrial Park falls within the agreement between the city and Newfoundland Labrador Housing Corporation, which stipulates a minimum sale price of $32.5 per acre. All proceeds are to be shared equally between the City of Corner Brook and NLHC. In order to ensure a fair and unbiased process, staff will apply a request for proposals process to assess the most suitable acquirer of the above-mentioned lot. The proposal will be evaluated on, I think inter alia means among other things. Yes, thank you for challenging me on that one. I think it means among other things. We all need to learn from time to time. And now I've lost my place. Thank you, Pamela, for being so verbose. In order to ensure the proposal will be evaluated on, among other things, the proposed use of land, the expected timeline of completion of the building, and the closed bid purchase price. Based on this evaluation, staff will present their recommendations to council, who will make the final decision on the most suitable developer. And, do you want me to go on with the financial impact, or shall I leave it there?
I think that's
City
fine.
will receive 50% of the final proceeds, which is what was just outlined in the previous anyway.
Yep,
Thank you.
thank you. Questions on this? Yes, go
Mr.
ahead.
Mayor, I've read this numerous times this afternoon and then in light of some other information. Not sure if I fully understand, if this is voted in the affirmative tonight,
There's no vote on this.
so there's no vote, this is just
No.
information, so there's no vote on it. Thank you very much.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
Thank you. Because we did receive correspondence on that recently, is this the result of that conversation, of that correspondence, or was this coming tonight anyway?
This, yeah, this was in our agenda package for,
Okay, but we did receive correspondence from a proponent about this today, right?
Yes, we did.
We did, okay. Just want to acknowledge that for the public, thank you.
okay, yes.
I guess just a quick question from me. I would like a bit more information on it, and I'm not quite connecting all the dots. Any legal implications with this whole parcel of land, or am I supposed to ask that at this table?
No, I think that's okay. Mr. Maestri, this from a legal perspective?
Yes, so, Mr. Mayor, through you, this is all in line with the policy of the city in terms of the disposal of property according to the agreement between HC and the City of Corner Brook. The city has the authority to dispose of this. The city has got the information or has confirmed that they can sell this property for more than the minimum amount of $32,500. So there is no legal implications or complications to this sale.
Good, yes?
That parcel of land that we're looking at selling now, is that owned right now by somebody else, or does somebody else have it? Just,
Mr. Mayor, through you, this is currently owned by the city.
Yeah.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes.
Is this one different than other ones? Are we doing this, because I don't remember seeing this procedure before. Is this a,
Mr.
So-
Maestri, yeah, maybe you can explain, I guess, a
Yes.
little more on how this is working.
Okay. So, in terms of the land management policy that the city follows, when the city decides to, when there is keen interest in terms of purchasing any of the city land, in order to ensure a fair and biased process, according to the policy that's stipulated in the City of Corner Brook, we would open it up to an open tender process so that any interested parties may put through a bid for that property. Hence, this is how we are going to do it. So I can't speak about what it was done previously, but this is how it will be done now going forward.
okay.
Good.
I just don't remember seeing any, the tender thing is what kind of threw me off, like, going to tender, I just don't remember
Oh,
going
the
to.
RFP
Yeah,
process, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, we've done, I know, like, there were some, I know in the last few years, there was a piece of property near the new hospital site above Grenfell where there was some interest in it. So we went to RFP on it, and I think at the time there were no takers. But I guess, so from now on, for this property, the idea is that we would go to RFP on the city land.
That is correct. So just in the context of this property, there were interests communicated by various parties. However, once land management provided the required information on the land, there was no follow-through. So there was no need for staff to do a open offer bid, because that would be a time and effort as well as an expense to the city if there was no confirmed commitment to purchase the land. In this situation where we are comfortable that there is most likely a sale, then we would take it through to the next process and do an open offer bid for the most suitable purchaser. So we cannot do this every time someone may or may not be interested in concluding a sale. But once we're comfortable that there would be a concrete sale, then we would open it up for a fair, unbiased process to all interested parties.
Okay. Okay, yes?
okay, just one more question on, I guess, the email that we all received this afternoon. Why would we have received an email from a resident with concerns about this parcel of land today?
I think someone
we all
mentioned as
got it.
well that the interested party might be one of the interested parties interested in that property.
Well, I think, I
Yes.
think I can say,
Yes?
the individual that you received an email from was an interested party and had been negotiating with the city, but didn't come to terms with the city for an agreement. So therefore, we said, the city said, that we go back out to the regular process.
Yeah.
And then, as Mr. Maestri
Yeah.
has now enhanced the process and made it more robust, but that's just,
It might be a good idea, actually, to take this in camera, as it is a land issue.
Yeah, I
And
was
just to,
hoping.
because I wouldn't want to get into any specifics where we might get legally encumbered, speaking about a specific case. I think this is more just an information on a policy going forward, not a specific, this example is specific to this property, but as Mr. Maestri said, I think it's a policy a forward policy on this. So, yeah, let's avoid the discussion on
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
No,
And then we can go in camera right after and just have a council,
Get
so
the
you can get a
information.
bit more specific information from, and regarding that specific email, and things like that. Okay? Yes?
Can you just, Mr. Mayor, can you please just reiterate to the public why we would take this sort of thing in camera? Just so they're aware of why.
Oh, yeah,
we're
well,
taking-
just saying land, legal, and labor
LLL.
issues, that, you know, any time when we're dealing with a legal issue or something where, you know, there's something that has to remain confidential until a later time, council has to go in camera and talk about it privately, outside of the eyes of the public. We try to avoid that as much as possible, obviously, but when we're talking about a specific case, about someone buying a specific piece of land or a certain deal or an agreement, then we want to do that in the private setting, for sure.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
No, because I'm here, I would assume like the deputy, I have some questions, but I don't know if, you know, I think it's a good idea to.
Yep,
to
we'll
go
come
that
back,
way.
we'll come
Yeah.
back to that. This was really intended, I
Yeah.
think, as the staff wanted to make sure
Yes,
council
yeah,
knew that they were
okay.
going to RFP on this.
Yeah.
And I guess that stimulated some more communication. Okay, so we'll move ahead for now.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you.
Discretionary use, Councillor Griffin, 11A Tudor Street.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The City of Corner Brook has received an application to operate a home-based business office, carpentry business, from the dwelling located at 11A Tudor Street. This property is located in a residential medium-density zone, where a home-based business office is a discretionary use of the City of Corner Brook development regulations. The applicant has informed the city that the proposed use is for a home-based business office and not the construction company itself. Parking has been reviewed, and there is adequate parking for both the dwelling unit, the subsidiary apartment, and the proposed home-based business office. A notice to occupants was delivered to residents in the immediate area of the subject property. As a result of this notice, the City of Corner Brook did receive an email outlining concerns that the resident had, which included increased traffic, parking issues, noise, and delivery, storage of building materials. A follow-up telephone call was carried out in which city staff indicated that the application was for a home-based business office only and not the construction company itself. The resident was receptive to this information. Proposed resolution be it resolved that the Council of the City of Corner Brook approve the application to operate a home-based business office at 11A Tudor Street in accordance with Regulation 11, discretionary powers of authority. I so move.
Okay, thank you. A seconder on that?
Second.
Okay, thank you. Questions on this one? Yes?
I don't know why we mentioned the carpentry thing, and it's an office thing. What they do in the office is really,
Yeah.
you know, that probably would have solved a lot of, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Councillor Gill, do you have a question?
I was just going to point out that the concerns that were levied by the local area, the business itself is purely an office. It's just like administrative sort of stuff, right? So there's not gonna be any heavy-duty work or construction or anything of that nature being done in that apartment, right?
Yeah, I think what might be confusing is that the application is included in the background here.
Yeah.
And the description is carpentry.
Right.
But it's the administrative aspect.
Yeah.
Anything else there? Okay, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Counter-minded, carried. Next, we have Councillor Granter, ATV street access for a special event.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The City of Corner Brook is hosting a 10-day Jigs and Wheels Festival. The theme of the festival includes a focus on the all-terrain vehicle access offered by the city. The festival organizers have requested that we provide full access to all city streets during the festival. The City of Corner Brook recognizes that while it wants to provide such access for the special event, it must do so cautiously, mitigating safety risk that may be posed by ATVs operating on all city streets. Be it resolved that pursuant to Section 201 and 202 of the City of Corner Brook Act 1990 and Section 7 of the Recreational Vehicle Regulation 2022 and all other enabling powers, the Council of the City of Corner Brook hereby permits all terrain vehicles to operate on all its city streets with the exception of the following. 1, any portion of the Lewin Parkway or Trans-Canada Highway, and 2, a portion of O'Cowan Drive from the intersection of Bliss Street to the intersection of Mount Bernard Avenue for the dates of July the 28th to August the 6th, inclusive, 2023, so to support the city's Jigs and Wheels Festival. So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you very much.
Second,
on
Mr.
that?
Mayor.
Okay. Questions on this one? Yes?
Is it, is this the same, like, is this a reiteration of what we dealt with last year, Jigs and Wheels? Is this the same
Mr.
thing
Flynn?
going forward
Excuse me.
for all intents and purposes?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, the ATV validation period or period on the roads has been extended in this application here. I think last year we did 4 days. This is going to be a full 10 days of the festival, so.
Okay. Yes?
And so our experience last year supports this going
Yes.
forward?
Mr. Flynn, yeah, what feedback do we get, I guess, from law enforcement and others on?
Yeah, we've consulted with law enforcement and our own MEOs, and we had no issues last year.
Perfect.
Yes, Deputy Mayor.
Times, the dates are there, but it doesn't say anything about the time that they gotta be off the road.
And-
Or is there a time they gotta be
Yeah,
off the road?
Mr. Flynn, I assume it's the same as in the
Same as in
regulations, right?
the regulations.
So what
From
that is-
7 a.m. till 10 p.m. they're allowed on the roads.
7 a.m. to 10 p.m. So all other rules would apply, right?
That's correct.
Just the route is different.
Just the routes are going to be opened up.
Okay. Yes?
Just a comment. I think this is a great idea. I think the ATV users are going to be policing this as much as our police are, because they want this and they don't want it to be screwed up or anything like that. I think for us to have a festival is awesome. Every place around is having one, and we need to get on board and bringing people in here and everybody. It's a win-win for it. And I get the safety thing, and I think the people that are going to abuse the roads are probably doing it now anyway. Those that follow rules will follow the rules. This is a good thing, and I applaud everybody that's involved with it. I think this is great for our city.
Yes, Deputy Mayor.
Can we put the times from the time they can start till the time they can finish into our resolution? I know it's with the sound or the bylaw on the noise.
Yep,
However, this is a one-off
yep.
for just 10 days. I would like to see for the dates of July the 28th, August the 6th, starting at and finished by 10, was it you said, or 11?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. I'd like to see
PM.
that in the
Yep.
resolution, if we could.
Okay, thank
In the
you.
motion?
Sorry, what? Sorry.
In the motion that's there, in the resolution.
Okay, there's other rules that they gotta follow too, right? Like, in terms of how fast you can go and what you have to wear and all those things, so.
I'd like the times.
Okay, well,
'Cause I wouldn't-
you wanna make a motion to that?
Yep.
Make a motion to add it to the motion.
Okay, I'll make the motion to add it to the motion.
Friendly
then-
amendment. Friendly amendment.
No such thing. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. For
Only a Grenville.
the times that Director Flynn.
Okay,
gave us.
so we second her on
I'll
that?
second, Mr. Mayor.
Perfect, okay. So any debate on that, or we take a vote?
So just to be clear, we're not changing anything.
No.
We're just putting it out there.
Just
Yep.
putting it in the
Put it in
motion
writing.
at a
Yep,
7 to
that's
10
fine. No,
daily.
that's fine.
Thank you.
Right?
8 to 10.
Yep.
8 to 10, is it?
7.
Oh, 7 to 10, I'm
7 to
sorry.
10,
My
yeah.
apologies.
This is why, it's like comments on Facebook sometimes get confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll vote first on this amendment, to amend the motion to include the time, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. for these dates.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Counterminded? Carried. Okay, we're back to the old motion now, with the new amendment. So any other questions on this? Before? It's good. Good feedback, and I'd like to reiterate that I think the key to our success here has been incremental, small changes rather than big wholesale changes.
Yeah.
And we do get a lot of, I think, envy from a lot of the province and other municipalities who are having problems with ATVs, but I think it's because we've been taking a small steps approach and not reaching beyond reaching beyond our grasp, so to speak. So let's take it to a vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Counterminded? Carried. And last but not least, Councillor Granter, we have a notice of motion.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. With the construction of the Great Trail Phase 2 commencing this spring, it is recommended that the section of trail from Hilliard's Road to McLeod's Lane be removed from approved recreational vehicle trails within the city. Once construction is complete on the Great Trail, motorized vehicles are not permitted on the facility. Therefore, a change is required to the permitted route, Schedule A, for recreational vehicle use. In accordance with Section 39 of the City of Corner Brook Act, a notice of motion is required for the amendment, repeal, and passing of bylaws and regulations of the City of Corner Brook. Whereas Sections 201 and 202 of the City of Corner Brook Act authorize council to make regulations prohibiting or controlling the operation of recreational vehicles not licensed under the Highway Traffic Act on public roads and bridges, and further, Section 15 of the Off-Road Vehicles Act authorize council to make regulations, one, permitting the driving of vehicles or a class of vehicles along or across a highway or part of a highway in a municipality. Notice is hereby given that at the public council meeting on May 15, 2023, the following motion will be brought forward for consideration. Pursuant to the powers vested in it by virtue of Section 201 and 202 of the City of Corner Brook Act 1990 and Section 15 of the Off-Road Vehicles Act and all other enabling powers of the Council of the City of Corner Brook, hereby repeals Section A, June 15, 2022, of the Recreational Vehicle Regulations 2022 and replaces with Schedule A, May 15, 2023. So move, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, and that one, there's just a notice, so it's not for debate tonight. So that'll bring back to the subsequent meeting, and there'll be a chance to debate and deal with that item. Okay? Clear as mud?
Yes.
That's it. Yes.
I apologize, I was late this evening, but was there made mention of Municipal Awareness Day? Because it went over really well, I thought, and I just wanted to say thank you to our staff for making that go.
Yes, it was wonderful. Yeah, good crowd, great to see the kids there, a lot of interesting information. It is amazing how much more technology there is in what we do every year. So our work is changing, keeping up with the times, for sure.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Would also like to mention, just I was brought to my attention by some of the Royals organization that the passing of Paul Althouse as well. Of course, it was again a prominent member of the community for many years here in Corner Brook. Of course, with his legal career, but also with the Royals. And I didn't know until I read his obituary that he won an NCAA championship as a hockey player as well, which is not something that you hear of very often. But again, condolences to his family. I'd like to extend that, and to his friends around the community, of course. So that is it. With that, we're done. Thank you all very much.
When General Matthew Ireland came, he took me by the hand. Says he, I never saw the likes of McNamara's band. Oh, me name is McNamara, I'm the leader of the band. Although we're few in number, we're the finest in the land. We play at wakes and weddings and every fancy ball. And when we play the funerals, we play the March of Saul. Oh, the drums go bang, the cymbals clang, the horns they blaze away. McCarthy pumps the old bassoon while I the pipes